How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Seth Julian. Welcome you to today's morning coffee briefing, and we're going to talk about steel, probably one of the key elements of modern industrial society, upon which practically everything we touch, use, buy, and build depends. This is a chart assembled by from the Bloomberg Commodities Total Return Index, showing the price of rebar, which is reinforcement steel. That's that corrugated steel we see in all building sites. And this is hot rolled coil steel, which is what's used to make automobiles and washing machines and practically everything else that's stamped out of those rolls. It's gone up, and this elevation point, of course, is here. This is the elevation point of the war. When the war in Ukraine breaks out, here we go. So, the anomaly that I want to focus on is this. If the steel price is rising as sharply as it clearly is, why is U.S. steel, take a look at this, why is U.S. steel doing so poorly, and ArcelorMittal, one of the world's largest integrated steel manufacturing facilities, also not doing as well as we would think? That's the anomaly I want to look at. And particularly as traders, how can we benefit from this huge price surge in steel? The answer to that question, of course, is Glencore. Glencore is up precipitously. Now, it's taken this downturn in the last couple of days, but generally speaking, the course of Glencore is much, much more positive than it is for the steel manufacturers. The reason the steel manufacturers are having such a difficult time is because the input costs that they use to create the steel are up sharply. The input costs for steel, of course, are energy. They have to melt down the scrap steel, which they do in the micro plants, or in general they have to use coke and coal in order to. Coke is a form of coal to process the raw iron ore. In either event, those costs are up, and therefore their margins are generally down, and they're not realizing or able to capitalize as much on the huge increase in steel that the iron ore producers like Glencore are reaping. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we see the steel situation, and those are the opportunities we present as far as steel goes. So this is your host, Seth Julian, wishing you all, ladies and gentlemen, the ability to trade with confidence. Bye-bye for now.